Cornwall Scrapstore is a resource centre that provides reusable materials to local community organisations. It began life in November 1994 at St Column Road. By 2001 it had become a charity and had expanded to include two further stores in Camborne and Liscard. Cornwall Scrapstore provides a membership scheme whereby members, groups and families pay a small fee at the beginning of the year and then have free access to materials. They may call as often as they like and take away as much as they need. From an initial 60 member groups in the first year, by 2005 there were 840 groups representing around 50,000 adults, young people and children across Cornwall with access to the Scrapstore's materials. Materials are collected from industry and comprise of clean, dry and non-toxic waste items. Many of the items are new, raw materials that are surplus to the manufacturer's requirements and would normally be disposed of to landfill or by incineration. Cornwall Scrapstore collects these materials and passes them onto member groups that comprise of schools, playgroups, youth and uniform groups such as the Scouts, theatre, carnival and even pantomime groups. Collected items are then usually used in art, craft and creative play activities. The benefits of such a resource to those working creatively with children are significant. Firstly, there's free access to basic and much needed materials such as paper, card and fabric. Secondly, there's the opportunity to sample a wide variety of unusual and exciting items that might otherwise be cost prohibitive or unavailable in the normal way.
So when we get a lot of materials, we use that surplus then as a currency when we exchange goods with other scrap stores. I guess we do about half a dozen swaps every year with either multiple scrap stores or single scrap stores exchanging our surplus.
The benefits to local business are also significant. The availability of a project that takes unwanted materials, normally labelled waste by most manufacturers, and offers them to the local community is in itself rewarding for socially conscious businesses. However, materials are removed with no charge to companies, therefore offering very real monetary savings. The benefits to the environment are that valuable resources are saved from being dumped in landfill sites or sent for incineration. Added to this are the very real savings that scrap stores provide in the sense that members need not purchase new materials when they're taking advantage of reusable ones. Public awareness of the opportunity to reduce, reuse and recycle is reinforced every time someone visits his or her local scrap store. Ideas for reusing resources are presented through exemplars and photographs. Often members will visit the scrap store to be inspired by the materials, taking their cue for projects from what is on offer, rather than developing a project and then purchasing the items that are needed. Each time a teacher returns to the classroom with materials from the scrap store, he or she is representing a positive example of environmental sustainability to their pupils, and children duly respond with ideas for reusing items found in their homes for school projects.